Welcome to another episode of the Building Bridges Gateway program, coming to you from A9 TV, VTV City, Istanbul. Our goal is to bring peace, love and brotherhood to all mankind, regardless faith, race or nationality. Today we are together with my friends Serkan and Erdem, and we have very distinguished guests, and I let my friend to introduce him now.
Today we have a very special guest, as my friend already indicated. He is Mr. Asaf Romirowsky. He is the Middle East analyst, and he is the executive director of Scholars for Peace in the Middle East. He is an adjunct scholar at the Foundation for Defense for Democracies and the Middle East Forum. Dr. Romirowsky got his start in the policy world as a research fellow at the Middle East Forum, a Philadelphia-based think tank. Dr. Romirowsky is a former Israel Defense Forces International Relations Liaison Officer in the West Bank and to the Hashemite Kingdom of Jordan. He holds a BA from the Hebrew University of Jerusalem, master's degree from Villanova University and Westchester University, and the doctorate from King's College London. He publishes widely in the national press as well as in scholarly journals and makes frequent appearances in the media, in addition to lecturing and teaching to a wide range of audiences and programs around the world. He has traveled widely in Egypt, in Turkey, Jordan, Tunisia, Israel, and Palestine. Mr. Romirowsky, welcome to our show. It's an honor to welcome you in our show, really.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
Thanks a lot. We want to. Do you want to add anything else to your biography? You have already done so many things in your short life, but I think this is a good summary.
No, I think that you've captured it all. I'm currently the executive director of Scholars for Peace in the Middle East, and we deal with combating anti-Semitism, racism around in academia, and that's part of our mission.
Okay, wonderful. We'll come to this, what you have been doing through the questions. First question is from my friend Blunt.
Yes, Mr. Romirowsky, welcome to our show. It's an honor and pleasure to have you here. And my question is, can you tell us about your work in the Scholars for Peace in the Middle East and also Foundation for Defense for Democracy? And what do you and your colleagues do to bring peace and democracy to less privileged parts of the world?
Well, in my capacity in Scholars for Peace in the Middle East, our job is really to create, our mission is to create an open form of discussion when it comes to dealing with the Middle East, predominantly in academia, North America as well as Europe, and we also have presences in Australia as well as in South America and as well as in South Africa. Part of what you see finding in a great deal of academia is that there's not a fair treatment when it comes to dealing with Israel and her neighbors, in general, how minorities are treated in the Middle East, Christian minorities, the Berber, looking at these larger issues. And part of what we try to do is help create a forum of fair discussion under the guise of academic freedom. And to create and to allow for room for discussions on all issues, and not to be disparaged or discouraged from talking about these matters. And a lot of these issues are taking place within the academic hallways, dealing with university presidents, dealing with administrators, and that's what we're trying to bring about. We do not believe in boycott, divestment, or sanctions, which is a pervasive movement that's happening around many campuses around the world. And we're looking for have open and free discussion, and that's how we believe we can further peace by having a legitimate discussion on these issues and a fair and honest discussion about the facts on the ground.
Sounds great, really. And how was the feedback about this, forum that you have been establishing?
Well, we have close to 50,000 academics around the world. All from different disciplines, and from the sciences, and from the humanities, and all with the bottom line of talking about fairness and openness and peace in the Middle East. We believe in Israel's right to exist. We believe in a two-state solution when it comes to Israelis and Palestinians. We're looking to further along, but an open discussion on these matters, which is not always found because Sometimes people are swayed by media bias. Sometimes people are swayed by other views on the issues. And what we're trying to do is foster debate on these issues.
I understand.
And we've gotten it's worth noting we have close to several Nobel laureates who've signed on to our petitions. We look to talk about, again, bringing that kind of notoriety to what it takes to bring peace to the region.
Yeah, I hope your efforts is going to come